Hi, and welcome to another Cajun Toy Review. Today we're going to be looking at the DC Multiverse Dr.Fate, and this is the version from Injustice 2, which is a video game that was on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox and PC. Really great game. If you ever just want to watch some a good animated cutscene movie, you can check that out on YouTube. But no, I'm not talking about that today. We're talking about this guy, and solid looking figure. I was really interested in this guy from the promo shots and stuff that we saw online. Looking at him in the box, he's looking like he might be a little stiff, which is not going to be a big surprise because it is a Mcfarlane figure, but the detail looks really impressive. So we're going to take a look at that, but let's look at the box real quick. Not a whole lot to say. All the Mcfarlane boxes are, in my opinion, kind of boring. I mean, they look nice on the shelf. If you don't want to display your figures, if you're trying to organize them, you can do that. If you even keep the boxes, but you know, basically, open product shop. I see we got a flight stand kind of in there to hold him. He doesn't come with a regular stand, so we can put him in this really awesome pose right here. He doesn't have any kind of different hands or different kind of effects. So let's go ahead and take a look. Reviewed a few of these figures on the back so far. The Batman, Nightwing. Did I get Nightwing? But I have these other ones. So if there's one of these in this series you want to see me review next, put it in the comments. So if you want to see Shriek or Green Lantern or Bizarro, please let me know. I'll do one of those next, because I do have all those three kind of sitting on the back burner right now. So anyway, enough about that. Let's break open Dr. Fate and check him out. Okay, so we're looking at our Dr. Fate from Injustice 2 out of the package, and there's a lot of cool details with this costume and stuff, with the textures and the paint on him and stuff like that, but there's a lot of things on this guy I do not like, and it's really some questionable sculpting on him, and just the lack of posability. I mean, if you're putting this guy on the shelf like this, maybe with some effects on him or something like that, you might think this is worth it. We're gonna have to just break them down and look at it together like this, because anyway, let's take a look at Dr. Fate. All right, so looking at the Dr. Fate figure, just look at this guy for a second. See if you see what I see. The second I took him out of the packaging, it caught my eye, and I was just like, my God, like that is, how does that get past the quality? I don't know. It's not the paint. That's fine. It's the sculpt, and I'll just go ahead and show you right here. What is going on with this hand? What is this tumor of a ball? I know what it is, but why is this big old ball sticking out? That is ridiculous. I can't believe they let that. And this one is kind of like it, but it's a little bit more hidden because of the way the fist is made. This hand is much longer. This looks ridiculous. Like, this is terrible. I don't even understand how this got through. Yeah, that's so bad. All right, so let's do the good first. So the good is the paint on this guy is fantastic. Like, there's a really awesome dark blue here. It kind of comes through the whole suit. We got these light blue on the side. Got all this dark, almost like a purple color here, and then the golds, of course, with the browns, and there's just a lot of sculpt on this guy with the ankhs. You got the eye, a little Egyptian eye. I don't know what that's called. I don't want to say the wrong thing. On his hands, you got the ankhs on the knee pads, and then all this little symbols and stuff like that. So there's a lot of sculpt on this guy. The cape is really nice. It's really thick. I mean, that's like, almost want to cut it open to see if somebody hit some drugs or something in there. It's really thick. The cape is great. It's just, man, like, it's a very stiff figure. Which I figured that it's a Mcfarlane figure, so I knew, like, it's going to be top-notch, probably paint and articulation for the most part. I mean, sorry, top-notch paint and sculpting on it, but like, I keep bitching about DC Multiverse figures and stuff like that, and I keep buying them. But this one right here, I don't know. So with his head, his eyes, his left eye is almost like molded with the helmet, so it looks a little low. It makes the helmet look a little crooked on him. The flesh tone is, and I know this is based off the Injustice 2 one, so his backstory I rarely remember, but it's not a it's a very off flesh tone. It's more pink than tan, and I just like, it's a little weird. It's like you can see it on his ears. So I don't know, guys. Let's look at the articulation on him. So his head has almost no movement at all. So there's no flight on this figure, no flight poses or anything like that. No like flying forward, anything epic poses like that. You can look around a bit on it too. That's also going to get limited. Arms come around. There's full rotation on the arm. There is no bicep swivel on this guy. Actually, there is one, but it's locked by the bracers. Double jointed elbows. If you really want to show off them wrists, look at them balls. There is wrist rotation, and obviously there's wrist flexion. Same thing on this one. It's not the tumor. He's got an ab crunch. Whoa, that's okay. Okay, so that's kind of. Is that even gonna go back in there? All right. So the ab crunch on the back exposed basically the guts of him. So yeah, just careful with that. That's the. So you can see like the shirt comes up on the side. Leg. Wow, I didn't even spread that leg that much, and that came right out. So I think I'm gonna do a video showing of me trying to put this guy back in the package. Really disappointed with this guy, but we're gonna finish this video. Anyway, yeah, the rotation on the legs is, I won't even try to rotate the other one too much because this just popped right off. This is a really nice statue. I'm not gonna call this a figure too much. You got double jointed knees, which don't look too bad with those little knee pads, kind of hide that. There is no rotation on the calf. We got that ankle pivot and that toe pivot as well. There is peg holes on the bottom of the feet. He is a little heavy, so on the flight stand, and he's got kind of a thick waist, so even with the flight stand a little bit, it holds him, but it wants to fall. I'm not gonna just put it right. It just barely holds him because he's, like I said, he's got a pretty thick waist on him and stuff as well. So anyway, wow, I'm gonna give this guy a 4 out of 10. You know, just the sculpt, like all that is fantastic. I love the detail on him. I mean, I think the cape is badass, stuff like that. But this falling apart, I'm gonna try to glue it back. These horrible ball joints on these wrists are terrible, and just like I can't really get this guy into really any dynamic poses. So this is really just you know, kind of open it, set it, and leave it. I'm not gonna really kind of be doing any kind of diorama shots with him or anything cool like that, you know. So that's just my opinion. If you think I'm wrong, then hey, put it in the comments. But if you did like this video, maybe I saved you a couple bucks, let me know in the comments as well. So if you liked it, leave a like, consider subscribing, check out our other content. As always, thank you so much for watching, and any kind of feedback, comments, anything you leave, it means so much. You know, I'll put a couple of pictures in the gallery for you guys. Like I said, please like, comment, share if you do. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.